Romans 5 is one of the best chapters in the Bible. You ought to read it in several different versions, all right? But Romans 5 verse 17 says, for if by the one man's offense, that's talking about Adam, death reigned through the one, through Adam, much more, now watch this, those who receive abundance of grace and of the gift of righteousness will reign in life through the one Jesus Christ. I know, again, it's like a long sentence, right? But it says people who do something will reign in life. So I'm not going to ask you to raise your hands because everybody would. How many of you would like to reign in life? That'd be all of us, right? Okay. How do you reign in life? You receive grace and the gift of righteousness. And by the way, it's an abundance of grace we receive. All of us, an abundance of grace. So those who reign in life are not good performers, they're good receivers. Isn't that amazing? Those who reign in life are not the ones that act right, they're the ones that receive grace. And when you receive grace, you receive the gift of righteousness. It's completely and totally a gift. All right, so let's just say if I said to you, Pastor Lorena is a righteous person, what would you think that means? You would think that means she does right things. Now listen to me, stay with me, okay? And you'd be right. You'd be right. If I said she's a righteous person, that means for the most part, she does right things. That's where the word righteous, okay? Righteous, take the E-O-U-S off the end, and it's right. Okay, it comes from the word right. Okay. But does she do right things because she's righteous, or is she righteous because she does right things? See, when you get it backward, it messes up all your theology, completely and totally. You're not righteous because you do right things. You want to do right things, let's say, because God gives you the gift of righteousness. Is everyone following me on this? Okay, so I have friends to this day that in my opinion, they're 99% grace and 1% law, 1% works. They're really good people. They're great people. And they really believe in grace. But their grace has a but to it. You know, I believe I'm saved by grace, but. Okay, let me tell you what that is. 1% works is 99% pride. Because your salvation is still based on you. And if it's based on you, you lost it a long time ago. Everybody. Everybody in this room. Even my saint of a wife, Debbie. Because I saw her lose it a few times, okay? But she didn't lose it, her salvation, because that's based on grace.
The mega church pastor of the Gateway Church, and of course the founder and senior pastor, that is Robert Morris. Today he has come out and officially resigned, according to the so many reports that are coming out on Tuesday, amid allegations that he actually did some unthinkable and actually abused a woman in the 80s, starting when she was just 12 years. The Gateway Church board members, the board of elders, came out and said that they accepted Morris's resignation. That was on Tuesday, and hired a law firm, Haynes, to help them with regards to all the legal procedures to investigate these allegations. Cindy Clemshire, the accuser, actually that lady you've just heard, narrating that story, told WFAA, that news platform, actually it's the audio you've been hearing, she told that or press company that the abuse continued until 1987, when she told a friend what was really happening. Man, it's really very heartbreaking when you happen to hear all these stories. I hope she's not actually here to tarnish the prominent pastor Robert Morris's name, because man, these allegations are really huge. And of course, for a person of such magnitude, a person of such strength, legacy, to actually come out and resign, it means that these allegations must have been very, very serious. After the allegations were made public actually on Sunday, Morris admitted that he actually involved in this inappropriate behavior with a young lady at a time, though he did not make reference to the girl's age. A statement has been given out, and he said, regretfully, prior to Friday, June 14th, the elders did not have all the facts of the inappropriate relationship between Morris and the victim, including her age at the time and the length of the abuse. They have come out, and prior to understanding what was actually going around the extramarital relationship, which he had discussed many times throughout his ministry, was with a young lady, and actually this lady was, imagine, 12 years old. It's really very, very heartbreaking. No one would want their daughter, their sister, their close relative to go through such experience at such a very tender age. We pray for the young lady, and of course we also pray for Robert Morris. And like he said some time ago, that he had already repented and mended with the lady, although the lady said that she did not agree with the idea of Pastor Robert Morris continuing to preach. It's still a developing story. We'll be coming out here to give you more details.